I just talked on the phone with my mom for about a half hour, and I probably said about 20 words in that time, and most of them were and yeah. It's a Saturday afternoon, and it feels like it should be warm outside, and it was getting like 80 this week, I think. Paige and I went for a walk at the trail earlier, which was nice, but now I'm just kind of out of it. I don't know. I took an ibuprofen earlier because I was like starting to get like a headache kind of, so I wanted to like stop it in its tracks. Then I decided to make some tea and sit down and kind of just chat and just kind of chill a little bit, and Paige is eating a bone right over there, so if you hear like numbing noises in the background, yep, that's her. Well, I guess the first thing we should talk about is that the Oscars happened. Yeah, that was weird. First off, Suicide Squad won an Academy Award. I paid to see Suicide Squad twice. The second time was not my choice, but I went along and it was great. It was fun. I had a good time, but granted, it was for like hair and makeup or whatever, but still, Suicide Squad. Really? I'm really, really glad that Hacksaw Ridge won editing because, of course, Hacksaw Ridge I knew it was never going to win Best Picture, but, like, I really loved that film. I wanted Andrew to win. I wanted Andrew to win for lead actor so badly, but no, it's Casey Affleck, or whatever. But Emma won, so that was sweet, and oh boy, then everything happened. When it comes to La La Land, I'm not quite like Dodie Clark level, but I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic film. I'm a sucker for musicals. I think my teacher called it Singing in the Rain 2.0, and that's basically what it was, but like it was gorgeous. It was a beautiful film. I haven't seen Moonlight. I never actually heard of it, honestly. So as soon as like the whole thing happened, I went and watched the trailer, and it looks like an incredible film. I really want to watch it now. But like, oh boy. I will say the one thing that everyone is saying is how La La Land and the cast and the producers and just everyone handled that with so much class. Because I mean, literally an Academy Award was just literally taken out of their hands. But still, I feel like the creators and the producers and the director of Moonlight should have had their moment to shine. And by that I mean everyone is now focusing on the whole drama surrounding it. They're not actually focusing on the film, I don't feel like. And I think that's wrong. I feel like Moonlight should get the recognition that it deserves as the film, not just the thing that stole the Oscar away from La La Land, you know, at the end of the night. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. Speaking of film, we start our first one, not this weekend, it's currently happening, but next weekend. This is gonna be intense. I feel like this first one is like a really big deal. Like, it's happening on the other side of the mountain, so a couple of us are gonna be staying in like hotels on the other side of the mountain, which should be really fun. That should be a blast. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be a thing. I'm excited. I grabbed the second AD slot on this one, and I'm basically doing makeup. I'm like putting a bruise on an actress's face. I'm doing behind the scenes photo and video, and I'm probably running to go get lunch. And I'm probably like actor wrangling a little bit, so I'm not going to be horribly stressed on this set. But I am ADing for 3 of my friends, so I'm super excited about their films. I really am. The thing is that I'm almost more excited about ADing for my friends and putting together a behind-the-scenes video for them than I am of directing my own film. So I feel like that tells a little bit about what I actually want to be doing. But that said, I'm excited to direct. I think it'll be good for me to like actually try and get the experience for once with people that I'm comfortable with and that I like. I need to know this is something that I want to do and if I like to do it, if I'm good at doing it. So I'm excited to get that experience, but I kind of just want mine over with, honestly. That's how that whole process is going. Something that was really fun, though, was last week during our class day, we actually went on a location scouting field trip, and we were in a big white van. Drove around in a big white van that my teacher parked outside of a children's development center. Yep, it's not weird at all, right? It was so much fun, though. I had a blast. I got to see my old teacher from last semester, and he had a freaking phone booth in his office that we were way too entertained with. I've probably done more socializing at school this past week than I have in a while. I've been to campus every night leading up to an event that happened last night, and like hanging out with a girl from my class is also my friend. We're gonna go hiking in a couple weeks together, and I'm so excited. You're just going to bite me? Okay. The other day I messaged Ashley and I was like, hey, would you be cool with like helping me dye my hair like the day you get here this summer? And she was like, heck yeah. So friend goals, you know. I'm gonna do the ends blue, like teal. Jesus Christ, I'm doing like a Kylie Jenner thing, okay? I had the idea first, though. She just did it way before I'm ever gonna do it. I'm doing the ends like a teal blue, and then I'm gonna chop it off whenever I move home before going to the lake at the end of the summer, because I don't want to deal with blue hair in lake water. The new Ed Sheeran album just came out, but I have yet to actually listen to it, which is really bad. I really need to get on that. Ugh. How about that? Is that better? Ooh, that's better. Why didn't I do that before? Oh well. See, this is why I'm not a gaffer, people. This is why I never sign up to gaff. Alright, well, my camera is dying now, and Paige is trying to detach my thumb from my hand, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I actually feel a little bit better just like sitting here and talking, so see you later. Paige, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye.